girl, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that today there are no releases. Well, I am not excited and excited at the same time because it means I get to react to a lot of requests. So today I'm going to be reacting to Jeon Yu Jin. This is Beyond the Years, recommended to me by TTOKKAN1. I really enjoy Yu Jin's music. I think she's such an incredible vocalist. So anytime I get to react to her, I'm so excited. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh, I like her dress. And dramatic. Yu Jin's, like, when she does dramatic stuff like this, it's always so interesting. Ooh! Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh, flipping to our head voice there. Oh, that was so pretty. Oh. Ooh, do you hear that? That guitar in the background? That was so pretty. Ooh. Oof. Oh, wow. Ooh, so pretty as always. I love Yu Jin's voice. She just has a way of so expertly expressing herself. I'm wondering if the Korean fans could tell me this, because I'm a little curious as to what you would classify this type of song as. Would you classify it as kukak or minsogak folktale or like noble court music, or would it be something else? Because it seems definitely more traditional as far as the sound goes. For me, it really sounded like a we would say a folk song in classical music. So I'm really curious as to what that would technically be in Korean, like what you guys would consider it for like a Korean style. Which one would it be? Because obviously, I know it's like not pansori, because like I've listened to a lot of pansori. It doesn't feel like trot, but it has kind of a similar style singing wise as trot. So I'm wondering if it's more in that like gugak kind of style, which that's what it feels like to me. And the thing about that's really, really important is the use of vibrato. So what I've noticed about this versus like pop singing, or even trot singing in Korean music is the way that you control the vibrato. So what vibrato is basically the wavelength of the sound, and it happens very naturally, but it's because we are not perfect as human beings, right? So what happens naturally when we send sound waves is they go like this. Okay, that's what sound waves look like. And it helps basically fluctuate. So like here's the pitch, and then our vibrato is going up and down and hitting the pitch, and that is what basically decides what the pitch is, right? So I've noticed in these kind of songs, the vibrato is more pronounced, and it's also used a lot more, which takes a lot of breath control. And I noticed throughout this song, like expertly, she like changed. So sometimes it was a little bit of a straight tone, which means, you know, we didn't try not to use as little vibrato as possible. Sometimes there was a lot of vibrato. Sometimes like at the end of phrases, she would increase the vibrato, which is like a musical theater technique that we use a lot. So I'm really curious to learn more about this particular style of music. The instrumental here was beautiful. I absolutely adored it. I especially noticed it in the second verse and the third verse a lot, because it felt like it was a counter melody to what she was singing. Very pretty. At one point it sounded like there was a saxophone or some woodwinds, and then during the chorus I definitely noticed, you know, more strings and things that were happening. In the second verse there was a guitar in the background and the piano having those little parts coming off. So it was really interesting to hear that instrumental part when she was having these beautiful like long notes like come in. So it was really, really interesting. And I also loved at the very beginning, and this happened for quite a lot of the song, but at the very beginning, the use of her chest voice was so wonderful. I'm very used to her, you know, in her singing, being able to place things very delicately and very precisely, and this gave me a different side of her voice. Hearing her chest voice was really beautiful and very big. And I think that a lot of people might not understand this, but and I think this is a part of the musical style of this particular choice of song, is that when she goes into those bigger parts and uses a lot of vibrato, it might seem like she's yelling almost, but really it's showing what like how good she is at using her breath control and everything like that. So tell me what you guys thought about this song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part? And mine was definitely that chest voice, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.